Almost feels like a sea breeze almost.
Beautiful.
I can feel washing over me.
Do you sense that the sea may be nearby?
I can feel there's definitely some waves somewhere.
Good. Very good. You want to make your way towards the sea. Find out what it looks like. Or is there
It
something?
feels so nice. It's like warm and not cold. It's warm. It's
Beautiful.
almost like a turquoise color.
Beautiful.
The sun is really nice, and I feel so peaceful.
Beautiful. If you were to look down to where your body may be, do you get a sense of whether you're maybe wearing any clothes? Do you sense anything around you?
I feel like I'm wearing, looks like a light cloth, like that linen.
Beautiful.
It's just quite free flowing.
Lovely. Do you
Very
sense?
comfortable.
Do you sense you may be male or female?
I feel like I'm female.
Beautiful. If you were to hold a magic mirror in front of your face, do you get a sense of what you may look like? What colour your hair may be, or your eyes?
I've got brown hair, long brown hair. I've got beautiful big brown eyes.
If you were to pass your hand in front of your face, what colour do you feel your skin may be?
It's a tan color. It's beautifully tanned, actually. Healthy looking, almost like an olive skin.
Beautiful. Very good. Do you sense you may be holding anything in your hands or on your back?
No, I'm just standing still by the ocean, not holding anything. I'm just enjoying the sun, breathing it in.
Do you feel you may have anything on your feet? Or your feet bare?
I've got like sandals on my feet, very basic sandals, almost just like a piece of leather or something at the bottom. And then between my big toe is just like a piece of like leather, and then my ankle it ties together.
Beautiful.
Very comfortable.
Do you feel you're wearing a loose dress? Is it long or short?
It's long. Touches the ground when the wind blows. It's so beautiful.
As you look around you on this beautiful beach, as this beautiful woman, do you feel old or young?
I feel middle-aged. Not young, but also not old.
Do you sense there may be other people around you? Do you feel it's only you here today?
As I look around, I can see people behind me. Everyone's talking and everyone's at the beach. The beach has got cobblestones and everyone's just laughing and just having a really nice time. Everyone's happy.
Do you get a sense of what era or time this may be?
I don't know the timeline, but definitely feels like it could be like somewhere like Greece, maybe somewhere like that. The sky is really blue. The water's blue. Just feels so nice.
That sounds so lovely. And as you look around you, do you get a sense of where your home may be in this beautiful Greek island? Do you get a sense of what your home may look like, where you come from?
When I turn around, I can see it's almost like a white little, it's not like a building. It's like almost like little igloo sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Very open, looks lovely. Everything is white.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels so eerie.
What type of shape is this building? Can you describe it to me?
It's like a, I would say, elongated triangle, or in the middle, and on the sides it looks like long round, like a igloo sort of shape, but a long one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just lots of doors, not doors, just like holes, I suppose, in the walls,
Mm.
where the air just blows through the house, and there's wind chimes everywhere.
Wind chimes, that's beautiful.
You can hear them as
Mm.
the wind slowly passes through. It's so beautiful.
Mm. Do you sense that you have a purpose for being here today, or are you simply here to relax and enjoy yourself?
I feel like I just want to be with my community.
Mm.
Be with my people.
Mm. Do you
I
want
want to
to,
soak up the sun and laugh
do you
and
want
talk
to
with
make your way over to some of these people, somebody that
them.
draws you towards them?
Mm.
Make your way there now and tell me who you find.
I found an elderly lady with white hair,
Mm-hmm.
and she's got a big smile on her face, so
Mm-hmm.
friendly.
Ah, beautiful.
And as she sees me, she just simply smiles,
Mm. Does,
like she knows me,
does that energy feel familiar to you?
just like my mother.
Mm.
She's
Beautiful.
very welcoming.
Oh, lovely.
She's got a nice energy. I want to stay with her and I want to talk with her.
Beautiful. What do you feel you may be talking about? Do you get a sense of a conversation? Something you may be discussing?
I feel like she wants to tell me how much I'm loved.
Mm. Lovely.
She puts her arm around me and she gives me a really good hug. And
Oh,
I feel whole.
oh, it's beautiful.
I feel
Beautiful.
home.
Oh, it's beautiful. These houses that you see that are igloo shaped with holes in the sides, and then you said they're triangular. Can you describe them more? Do they look like anything you've ever seen before?
No,
Mm.
they're very comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
quite practical. With the air coming in and out and the wind chimes,
Mm.
it's really nice. It feel like it's almost like we don't fear anything. There's no protection really.
Mm.
It's just a bit of shelter really.
Mm.
So
Are they
lovely.
are they very close to the beach, to the edge of the beach?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You can. Some of the houses you can just literally walk right out
Mm-hmm.
into the ocean almost.
Mm.
A few pebbles. It's lovely. Almost feel quite emotional when I'm.
Mm.
Just feels so nice.
When you go inside this house, what do you feel is inside? Do you notice any furniture or any way to cook food, or is this...
Yes, there's a quite a basic tools to be honest. It's not anything fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like most of our utensils are made from some sort of wood, actually,
Mm-hmm.
or stone. Not sure.
Mm.
We don't have plates like normal plates. We've got
Mm-hmm.
almost like, looks like stones.
Mm.
But funny, they're colourful. Got patterns on them. Like we must have drawn the patterns on them.
Mm-hmm.
They're quite unique. It's very nice.
Mm.
Very pretty.
Do they look as if they've been painted on or carved,
Yes.
perhaps? Painted.
Painted beautiful blues and
Mm.
patterns and
Mm.
oranges. It just feels so nice to be in the kitchen looking around, and we don't have a proper stove or anything like that.
Mm.
I look to the side and I can see an open fire,
Mm-hmm.
a very neat open fire,
Mm-hmm.
with stones around it, and looks like a grid on top that we can put things on top, and then we can
Mm-hmm.
like boil water and things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And if you were to sit down and have a meal in this house, what type of thing do you feel you may eat, and who would be there with you?
I feel that we live very open in our community.
Mm-hmm.
We all eat together, all of us. But
Beautiful.
I sit with my family, but we all sit together.
Mm.
We tend to eat a lot of fish
Mm-hmm.
that we catch from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Vegetables as well, but can't really see where we grow the vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
But we are eating vegetables,
Mm.
and it's just so joyful.
Mm. And who are your family as you sit here eating this food with your community? Which people do you feel are your family? You mentioned the old lady with the white hair.
I can see her sitting next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've got quite a big family, and we all seem to be quite noisy, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of talking. Everyone's talking to each other, and it's just joy. Everyone's just happy to be there. My mom is there talking
Mm-hmm.
to me. I can see a father figure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, dad, I don't. I can see other members of my family. My sister's there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that she's there. I can see that there are two boys there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some three other girls in my family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they fit in, but I can see that
Mm-hmm.
they're all there.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I look out on the table, I can see it's long, and there's lots of people there. But my people or my family is with me at the top of the table.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking and laughing and eating our fish.
Mm.
Very good.
So I'm going to now ask you to move along to another important day in this lifetime that we need to see today, where something important is happening. Allow yourself to integrate and connect.
I feel sad. I feel sad. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I feel heavy in my heart.
Mm-hmm. And focus on that feeling and allow it to grow and intensify. And you'll know why you're feeling sad. It will all come and be clear to you, and getting clearer and clearer.
Feels like nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I can see smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of confusion. Like,
Mm-hmm.
feels weird. It feels like I'm not really anywhere, but I'm somewhere. It just feels.
Mm-hmm.
I see people walking around like not quite sure where to go or what to do. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's weird, and I'm like looking at everyone, and I'm thinking, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? This is weird.
Does it
Hmm.
feel as if something has happened quite quickly, so people are
Hmm.
maybe confused?
It feels like one minute we were all inside our houses, just getting on with our lives, our daily lives, just doing what we do, and The next minute, we're all out on the streets and we're like, what? What was that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we don't know, just like shock. We don't know if we should cry or we should run or we should hide or I don't know what to do. It's just like this mayhem. It's like we're looking at each other and we're going, what's going on? No one, no one knows. It's like scary. I'm
As you,
really scared.
so as you look around and you notice the smoke, do you see where this smoke is perhaps coming from and what could have caused this smoke?
I don't know what it is. It's just like it's really close though.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is. We can smell the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
We can see it, all of us. And I think that's why we're all confused because we don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Condensing
We don't know.
time, moving time forwards, moving time forwards. You're going to get to the point in time where you start to realize what's happening. It all becomes clearer. Moving forwards in time. What do you feel is happening? Is it becoming clearer?
Looks like it was an explosion of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
A big explosion in our town.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just took out a lot of people, I think, it looks like. And something like this has never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's been pretty safe up until now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all thinking, no, it can't be that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, is it a natural thing? Is it something that happened? A big disaster, a big bang in the center of the town? What could it be? We don't have bombs or anything here. We don't know what it is. It's like, but it's not anything. Mm,
Don't
I can smell.
sense, don't sense it may be a volcanic eruption or something natural. Just,
Mm-mm. The
you aren't
sounds
sure.
feel. Mm, doesn't feel. I just see smoke. I don't see ash. Just see smoke, and it's thick,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the noise, and it's just like wow, and quiet.
Mm-hmm. What do you
You're like
notice is happening to the buildings? Do you notice what's happening to the
shaking.
buildings? They're shaking.
Buildings are shaking. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why we're all out on the street because we don't know what to do. Like, and it just won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everyone's saying, "What's that? What's that?"
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying. I don't know, but everything is shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. I don't know what to do. I'm looking for Sammy and I'm going, it's okay, but it's not okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really loud. I think my house is going to fall down. It feels like my house is going to.
Yeah. It's difficult because you don't know what to do. Is your family with you? Do you feel your family are with you? Have
I
you
can
found your
feel,
family?
I can feel myself and Robbie and Sammy. I can feel that we are together,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just so afraid.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to move forwards in time now. Forwards in time to the place in time where you take your very last breath. You will feel no physical sensation. You will move out of the body, feeling no physical sensation. Counting backwards from 3 to 1, traveling to the moment where you leave your body. 3, traveling now, and 2, almost there, and 1, be there now, feeling no physical sensation to the moment where you take your last breath. Be there now.
Mm. I feel like I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels it's weird. It almost feels like we are doing our normal duties, like shopping, holding his hand and I'm talking to
Mhm.
him.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, it's just outside. It almost feels like a parking lot.
It feels like where, sorry? Could you
A
repeat
parking
that?
lot, like,
Ah, okay.
oh, we parked our car and we're going to go into the
Mhm.
shop.
Okay,
Next
beautiful.
minute,
When you look at your son, how old does he appear here? Does he look his current age?
he looks his current age.
Mhm.
The next minute, we're walking, holding
Mhm.
my hand. And then we just are gone, just not there anymore.
Mhm.
Don't know where he went, it's just boom.
Mhm.
But it all happened so fast, I'm not afraid.
Mhm.
I don't even think I knew what was happening. Something happened at this place, at this shop, just boom, gone. Mm. And be gone.
So you're watching yourself walking, and then you feel
Mm.
you disappeared.
Just like that.
Mm.
Just like that. 1 minute we're talking, holding my hand, just jabbering and talking to me like he always does. Next minute, boom. It happened so fast, didn't feel anything. Just boom, gone.
Mhm. As you're feeling it integrating into this body that you are, where do you sense you may appear? Where do you sense you may have gone to?
Mm. I feel, mm, don't feel heavy anymore. I feel light. I almost feel like I'm free.
Mhm.
Mm. I don't feel heavy at all. Mm.
Beautiful.
Just it's not so heavy anymore. I just don't feel heavy.
Mhm.
It almost feels like I'm smiling.
Beautiful. So you feel happy and relaxed. Mm. As you look around you, do you get a sense of what's surrounding you here? Where do you
I can see
feel you may
colours.
be?
I don't know. I just feel like I can see
Mhm.
there's lots of colours like pinks and oranges. And
Mhm.
I can feel the other souls, people that look like me around me. There's like
Mhm.
a lot of these souls that look just like me.
Mhm.
We don't have our bodies. We all look almost see-through, like so light.
Mm.
And it just feels like everyone's just, you know, peaceful, peaceful.
Mm.
There's no panic.
Mm.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
weird. Everyone's just like floating,
Mm.
just floating in these wonderful colors, just feeling so relaxed,
Mm.
so free,
Mhm.
so free.
Beautiful. Do you get a
Mm.
sense of any plants, any water, or anything in your environment? Any animals? Is there anything around you?
Oh, I can see how beautiful waterfall. Mm. It's almost like a turquoise color just coming down. It's so lovely. And then as it comes down, it almost touches the banks of the river, and the river just explodes with plants and colors,
Mm.
poppies and purple flowers, blue flowers, and daisies everywhere. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And as you
Big
read,
big oak
ah,
trees everywhere.
do you feel you can touch these flowers and trees
I
as you reach
can,
out? Mhm.
can,
Do you have a
but it's
sensation as you touch them?
it's different. I feel like they smile when I touch them. It's almost like they're happy.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, where you been? I've been waiting so long for you to touch me,
Mhm.
and smell me. Really nice. It almost feels like I have their own little souls, like they're speaking to me and I can hear them. Mm.
And
I'm really happy to
as you
see
look
everyone.
down at your body, do you just
Mm.
feel that do you feel you have a colour to your light body? Is there a colour?
Feel like I'm a very, very light blue. Mm.
Hmm.
Almost white, but not pure white, just
Mm.
a little bit of blue. Mm.
Do you feel you still have the similar features to your face? Or do you have
Mm.
features to your face? Do you still feel
Not
like you
really.
no?
I feel like I'm not big anymore, like a human. I'm not small. I'm like medium, and I'm just this. Oh, it almost feels like a ball of light, really.
Hmm. Ball of
It's
light,
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's lovely, actually, because
Mm.
I do feel like I've got arms, sort of, but not
Hmm.
human arms.
Mm.
And I can make them come and go. I can
Hmm.
be a round ball, or I
Hmm.
can I can give myself arms if I want to.
Hmm.
Hmm. I can even give myself a
Beautiful.
face if I want to. It's really nice. Hmm.
As this ball of light, do you feel you have a purpose? What role do you feel you play here on this beautiful planet?
I feel I'm here to bring joy. Hmm. I have a nice energy. Hmm.
Mm.
Animals
Beautiful.
want to be near me. Flowers want to be near me. Feels really good.
Nice. That's lovely. Do you notice the energy of other beings around you? Are there other light beings or balls of energy here with you?
I do. They're not all the same color as me, though.
Hmm.
Some pink ones, purple,
Hmm.
some yellow ones. But it looks like we're all the same sort of ball, but
Hmm.
we're all just different colors. It's
Beautiful.
very pretty.
As you travel around bringing joy, what type of plants and animals do you feel there are here? Are they also light beings or are they more solid in form,
Mm.
the animals?
Feel that they are lighter, but their form is still the same as what I knew them as to be.
Hmm.
Like I can see a rabbit. It looks like a rabbit, but it's not heavy like a rabbit.
Mm.
The shape is of a rabbit, but it's not.
Mm. Do you
It is a
notice
rabbit.
do you notice are there any human shaped beings here? Human shaped beings? Or just you balls of energy?
I see there are some humans, not humans, but shapes of humans, definitely.
Hmm.
I feel that we are kind of zooming our way through these humans that are there because they don't know why they're there.
Hmm.
We're looking a bit quite bewildered, to be honest, and we all kind of saying, with much love and joy, all is well,
Hmm.
all is well, and they're walking in our forests and they're looking at these things and they're thinking, oh my gosh. And as we zoom our way through them, we like zoom, zoom, zoom between all of them,
Hmm.
giving our energy, giving our light.
Do you feel these humans are completely solid in form, just lighter, or do you feel they maybe have a light
Mm.
body and they could change their form if they chose to?
I feel some of them cannot change their form yet. Yet
Hmm.
they're not dense; they are light, but the
Hmm.
shape is quite firm.
Hmm.
I can see their faces.
Hmm.
You can see who's a male, who's female, what they look like. But they're not as dense.
Hmm.
But they are in a full shape of a human.
Hmm. Do you feel they may have just arrived here in this place?
It does seem that way, and it seems like just so many coming.
Mm.
Phew, there's like masses and masses and masses of these human shaped people, things coming along, and
Mm.
we are just zooming our way through them.
Mm.
But there's a lot of other people there helping too. It's
How
not
do you
just us.
how do you feel these people may have arrived here today? Is there any clues as to how they came to be here?
It looks like they're all coming from one side. So it
Mm-hmm.
looks like they all came here on some sort of a ship, spaceship, big one, massive one. And like the mouth opens, the mouth of the ship opens, and all these people just start coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost weird because it's so quiet. No one's talking. Everyone's just feels like they're just in awe. And we just bobbing our way through all these people, trying to give love and light and reassurance. But there are other people, the other beings there welcoming,
Mm-hmm.
reassuring, touching.
What do these beings look like to you? These other beings that are reassuring and welcoming
Mm. They
that
have
may appear.
long, they have see-through bodies. They're
Mm-hmm.
white, tall, tall figures, long, long arms,
Mm-hmm.
long fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they sparkle, almost, it feels like. Every time they touch these human figures, it almost feels like they sparkle. It's
Beautiful.
actually quite pretty. There's a lot of work that has gone in here. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of energy that's going around. A lot of energy. Looks like, but we all have our own jobs to do.
Mm-hmm. So bringing of joy is important for these people. Do they need this additional joy? Do you feel they need assistance? Or do they have their own joy as well?
Mm. The beings,
Yeah, the people, the
no,
beings.
mm, the beings are just full of love and light and joy.
Mm-hmm.
So lovely. I mean, you just don't.
Mm-hmm.
They look unusual, but you do not fear them. They are just got
Mm-hmm.
this wonderful feeling of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
They are the human people are walking and
Mm-hmm.
they're calm actually. They're not feeling stressed. No
Mm-hmm.
one's crying. No worries.
Beautiful.
Everyone seems to just be getting on with it. It looks like,
Mm.
just. Mm.
Do you get the sense of where your son be?
Oh, he's right by me. He's just speeding along with me in his little ball of light.
Mm-hmm.
He has not left me.
Oh,
I keep an
beautiful.
eye on him. Told him to stay close. He's got things to learn.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So moving time along to the next important day, closing this scene, moving forwards to another important day in this lifetime that we need to see today. 3. You're travelling now. 2. Almost there. And 1. Be there now. Mm-hmm.
I'm in I'm in his flat actually with his
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels so good to see him.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me about his life and how everything is. And I just want to tell him about what's coming. I feel like there's this urgency. It feels like I almost want to push the pause buttons. You need to
Mm-hmm.
listen to me. And he's just talking, talking, talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually with him, but I don't know where, actually. Feels like I'm in his flat, but it doesn't feel like doesn't feel like it's in South Africa, though. It doesn't feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel removed from there. I feel like I'm not there anymore. Confusing. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like I'm there, but I'm not.
Do you feel he can see you here? Do you feel he can see you and hear you?
feel like he's talking, but he can't see me.
Mm-hmm. Do you really
I can
sense?
hear him. I can hear him though. I can hear him. I can hear he's talking to me like I'm there, but I'm not there. Kind of makes me sad
Mm-hmm.
because I think he's left here and I'm not there anymore. He seems really sad. He seems like he's got so much regrets. He's got so much sadness in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just wants to say to me that he's trying to build his future. He didn't mean not to see me and not to be in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tell him that it's all purposeful. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sad. But I know I will see him again if he just listens to me.
Mm-hmm. What is it you're trying to tell him today? What message do you feel you have for him?
Trying to tell him that he needs to look around and see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Take your As important as your learning is, look around you and see what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to remember who he is.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great, strong source of light, and I want to tell him he
Mm-hmm.
needs to open that up. He
Mm-hmm.
needs to trust himself.
Mm-hmm.
He
How,
needs
how does he open this source of light? What would you
he
tell
needs
him?
to go within. He needs to go within. He needs to tell
Mm-hmm.
himself.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to remember who he was when he was younger and his light was
Mm-hmm.
shining.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
He has the key.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to now use the key and let his light shine.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell him that.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel he can hear you? Does he get a sense of what you're telling him?
I feel he can sense me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel he has a knowing. He knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he needs to do things. Like I was lost. I didn't know what to do, but I think he knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he needs to open his light,
Mm-hmm.
shine his light.
Mm-hmm.
He is the light in the darkness. He
What do
needs
you
to
feel
shine.
is happening around him? You said he.
There's there's destruction. He's confused. Everything happens, I think, just so quickly at once.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's darkness. There's water.
Mm-hmm.
Destruction.
Mm-hmm.
There's no electricity.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. I keep on saying to him, "You are the light. Do not be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember who you are."
Mm-hmm.
I try to tell him that, and he will be fine if he remembers this.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be true to himself.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to
Beautiful.
remember.
Mm. Beautiful. So condensing time and moving forwards to find out what happens next. Moving forwards, further into the future. What do you feel is occurring in his life? What choices
He's
is
with
he
me now.
making?
He's with me now.
Mm-hmm. What form does he take? What
He's
form?
different too.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very, very bright, very big.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, it's almost like he's just got this ball of light. He's not a ball, but it's just this in your face.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like he's a guardian of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing to see. I was like, wow, woof, your light really does shine. So bright. And it looks like it's just so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Just his light shines so bright,
Mm. So
so bright.
as a guardian in this beautiful, shiny, bright body, who do you think he may be guarding? Does he have a guarding role? Or is he the guardian to a place?
It looks like where we are, where this human like people are, and where we are
Mm-hmm.
buzzing through, and there's all this operation going on.
Mm.
He is on top of all of us, and he's beaming his light on all of us like a
Mm.
protection,
Beautiful. He's
guardian,
protecting you. Oh,
all of
beautiful.
us. Sure. Yeah, it's just so much love. Oh my
Mm.
goodness. It's
Oh.
just, it's incredible.
Mm.
Incredible.
Mm. Could I please speak to the higher self?
Yes.
I'd like to ask you, you could have shown any lifetimes. In the first lifetime that you showed us, was this a specific era of time? Could you tell us when this was? Was it anything to do with Atlantis or Lemuria? Was it a different time and space?
It was Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
She lived there with her family and
Mm-hmm.
her community.
Mm-hmm.
It was a happy time for her.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy.
Mm-hmm. What was the purpose of you showing us this lifetime today?
To remind her
Mm-hmm.
that she is loved,
Mm-hmm.
that she belongs to a community,
Yeah.
a family, and that she
Mm-hmm.
is never alone.
Beautiful. She was going to appreciate that message. Was there any lessons from that lifetime which would be relevant to her current lifetime? Anything she may have learnt which would help her with her current situations?
She needs to love more
Mm-hmm.
and not fear, and to trust.
Mm-hmm.
Just trust yourself.
Did she volunteer to be on Earth at this time?
She did it. She
Mm-hmm.
did. She knew what her purpose was.
What is her purpose on Earth at this time?
Her
Does she?
purpose is to prepare, 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 prepare,
Mm-hmm.
prepare people with love
Mm-hmm.
for what is to come.
Mm. What's the best way for her to do so? What's the best way for her to prepare people? Is it her friends, her family, or is it a wider community?
She needs to find community.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to find people to talk to tell them,
Mm-hmm.
not to scare them,
Mm-hmm.
but with love, prepare,
Mm. How do,
gentleness, prepare.
how, how do people need to prepare for this? In what way do they need to prepare?
Some people just need to open their mind to different possibilities as to what is
Mm-hmm.
to come,
Mm-hmm.
not just think everything is black and white.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to help people see the bigger picture
Mm-hmm.
and to prepare with food,
Mm-hmm.
water, basics.
Mm. What will they need this food and water for? For how long a period of time will people be needing this? Do you feel it will be a long period of time or short?
I see 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
At least some will be more, but
Mm-hmm.
6 months is the time.
Mm.
They will need to prepare for 6 months.
Well, during this period of time, 6 months, what will be occurring?
There will be great devastation and destruction.
Mm-hmm.
People will no longer just stay in their houses, they will stay together. They
Mm-hmm.
will choose to stay together because it is safer that way.
Mm-hmm.
They will share all of their food, water.
Mm-hmm.
They will try and find community within themselves, figure out what's
Mm-hmm.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
There will be some there that will know what's going on and will
Mm-hmm.
start planting seeds in people.
Mm-hmm. What would be the cause of this destruction? Will it be atmospheric or man-made?
Atmospheric. It is time.
Is it the earth changing?
It is indeed. It is indeed. Time is upon us.
Will it happen everywhere in the earth for all people?
Start here. I will only be focused on here, but it will start everywhere. It will be like a ripple effect. There will just be chaos everywhere. Everywhere.
Can you give details about this natural disaster? What type of thing will occur?
I can feel the earth shaking. I can see buildings falling down, water rising, people running, buildings collapsing. Fear, just fear, screaming, people screaming, saying, run, run, run.
Does it feel very similar? It sounds very similar to the time in Atlantis. Does it feel like a similar event?
Very much, feels just the same almost. That's why we need to prepare better this time. Not all perish straight away. Those who are left need to prepare.
What do you feel is the purpose of what is to come? Do you feel it is the earth? Is it some sort of a test?
It is the transition onto the new earth. It is the ending of the old and the beginning of the new.
What is the
In order
purpose
for us,
of the destruction? Sorry.
in order for us to go to the new, we need to say goodbye to the old. Gaia is ready to move. Soul is leaving. She's tired and wants anew. She wants to be reborn anew. It's her time. And we all need to move. We all need to be prepared. We all need to go with her to the new earth. Beautiful.
So the second lifetime that you showed us, was this the point in time in new earth? Was this
Yes. Yes. It was that time. It was the earthquakes. It was the waves that came. It was fire and destruction.
So once they get to the new earth, will they have roles and jobs? You said that they'd be spreading joy as these balls of light. Will that be their main purpose, or is there anything else they will be doing here?
There will be a lot of confusion, a lot of sorrow. So their job will be to bring the light, bring the love, to bring the joy, and to reassure that all is well.
Will this sorrow be from the trauma that occurs on the old earth before people arrive?
It will all happen so quickly, people will be bewildered. They will think they are in a movie. There will be shock. And we will help with that.
No. In what ways will these people be able to heal themselves on the new earth? Will there be different ways to heal?
Yes. People can be healed by just a touch of some of the beings. Some of them are very powerful. Some will take some time. Some people will just take some time. Slowly, they'll begin to see what has happened. They will see the bigger picture and they will start to understand. They will start to understand and they will be free.
Beautiful. So everyone will have their freedom here in this place.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And they can choose if they want to stay or go to their star families.
So it will become clear at this point. Will we get our soul history memory back once we arrive on New Earth? Will we remember all the things that have been hidden from us? Will these memories Mm-hmm.
Yes, the veil will be lifted and you will all remember who you